Hey guys, here's Mr. PIB'S 1966, I believe. Pretty sure 66 Chevrolet C-10 truck. A little bit of backstory on this truck. One of my dad's friends, I guess some sort of distant family. I'm not really sure exactly how we're related or if we even are, but I believe we are. Anyway, he had this truck. My uncle ended up buying it from him. And then my dad got it from my uncle, and then Mr. PIB bought it from my dad. So this truck is a pretty solid old truck. It's really not bad. It was on an original short bed frame. As far as I know, this was an original short bed truck. I've not ran any numbers to confirm that, but again, as far as I know, it was an original short bed truck. As you can see, it's 5-lug. I've done some videos on this truck before, so if I've already told you all this, I'm sorry, but anyway, they put it on a 71 or 2 C-10 frame, which required a little bit of modification, but most of it's done with the exception of the bumper and one radiator support bracket. So we've got a lot to do with this truck. It's kind of been on the back burner. I've had a lot going on. I've worked on 2 of Mr. PIB's trucks since I parked this one here. So this truck's been sitting a while. I just hooked the battery cable up. I have not tried to start it. So let's try to start it. Again, this thing's been sitting here a while. So I don't expect much out of it. Let me get my scotches here that I've kind of got laying under it out of the way. So basically, go ahead and try to get this out of the way. We're just trying to, the bed's not bolted down. We want to get the bed bolted down. Kind of finish bolting the fenders up. The hood, you can see it's a little out of line. Matter of fact, I think it might be missing a couple bolts. So basically finish up the frame swap that the guy that my dad got it from was trying to do, and then get the motor straightened out. Basically the mechanicals straighten down the truck. I'm going to paint between the bed and the cab. You'll notice I've got gloves on. I've been cleaning my garage. I'm not a weirdo. I don't just walk around with latex gloves on, but to be honest with you, kind of forgot I had them on. So there's that. Anyway, just basically get the truck running up and down the road. I want to paint between the bed and the cab, and maybe Mr. and Mrs. PIB can come over to my garage. It's starting to cool off here in East Tennessee. We're getting some pretty cold mornings and some chilly evenings. It's a little chilly right now. So, you know, I've got a garage and a pretty good heater, so maybe they can come over here and get it painted sometime this winter when they're not doing anything. I'd like to get this truck on the road and see it ready for them to enjoy by the spring. Hopefully, hope and pray all that goes good, and we can get this thing going for them. So let's see if it'll start. Like I said, it's been, God, I don't know, it's had to have been couple 2 or 3 months since I've started this truck. I don't even know that the battery's up on it. It is up, so that's good. So basically when they don't start like that, there's no sense in beating the gas pedal to death. It's just lost its prime. So it did start, that's a good thing. Choke's still on. Our motor's got good oil pressure. It's a little bit lazy. I think maybe the rockers are not right for it. So we're going to change those. I'll try to explain a little bit of that here in just a minute once I get the truck in the garage. I'm just really surprised it started as easy as it did. I mean, it's been sitting there a long time. And this old motor sounds good. So, let's see. Yeah, started up some birds. Sorry guys, I don't drive a 3-speed on the column a whole lot anymore. It's not an everyday thing for me, so I kind of got to check myself. Up a little bit, which it was doing that before I pulled it out. close right there. So let's call that good. Of course, I'll have to line it up on my lift. Oh my goodness, if I can even get out of it. Of course, I'm just going to unhook the battery for the night. My main goal was to get this shop cleaned up from buffing the truck of Tim's. That thing is I want to say it's like a 75. I can't even remember. I forget. I fool with so many of them, guys, and I apologize for that. I believe the truck's, it's early 70s. We checked it one day. I don't remember exactly what it was, but anyway, you can see some of the compound I couldn't get up. I had compound all over this lift, all over my floor, just a freaking mess. But again, I've been so busy. This old tractor, that's a $27,000 or $28,000 tractor. It doesn't have any hours on it at all. Haven't had time to fool with it. I have been so busy this summer and on into this fall. Well, even in all year, really. But anyway, finally got this one back in here. I want to get this thing to the point to where Mr. and Mrs. PIB can kind of put their touches on it. And I want to see what the truck turns out to be. I'm real excited for them. I don't think they will. They always do really cool stuff with these old trucks. And they do it like, you know, somebody that doesn't have any money would do it, even though they've got more money than I'll ever see in my lifetime. Keep that between me and you. But anyway, again, got to get all this stuff cleaned out of the bed and just mechanical stuff. Finish up bolting the bed down, the radiator support, and again, the old motor sounds a little bit lazy. We're going to change the rocker arms on it. I don't like the rocker arms. It's got roller rockers on it. I don't know anything about what kind of cam I don't know what kind of cam is in this truck. So we'll just try some flat tappet rockers. People will buy some silly shit sometimes thinking it's going to make them fast, and it just don't, guys. So anyways, this thing's got big aluminum roller rockers with poly locks on it. I want to get rid of those, put regular flat tappets back on the motor, and see what it does. The old motor, again, it just sounds like it's kind of struggling a little bit. But all right, guys. Anyway, just kind of wanted to lay out my plans for this thing. We did get all the lights working before I pulled it up there. It doesn't like a lot, but it does at the same time, if that makes any sense. Just a whole lot of little piddly things. But again, really looking forward to getting this thing done and getting it back to Mr. and Mrs. PIB. Also, you still see the 59 wagon. It's not my car anymore, guys. I promise you that thing's gone. Here, probably, I would say the next few weeks, that thing will probably be out of here. We'll see. It's not hurting my feelings. It kind of makes me sick a little bit looking at it every day, but that's okay. It's in the dry, and I'll be tickled to get what I traded for here and get to fooling with it. So again, that's why I want to get on this one. I want to be able to fool with the other truck, and I also got this 69 GMC that I've really got to get started on. Got a lot to do to that thing. Guys, I'm going to shut up. I've got to get in the house. I've been rambling. As always, I appreciate you watching, and we'll catch you on the next one. Give me some ideas on this thing. Give Mr. and Mrs. PIB some ideas on it, what you would do with it. We'll catch you on the next one. See you later.